I'm just going to give my opinion on this because I would watch the fuck out of Angry Joe when he talked about games. When not really like rather a game is good or bad, though he will give his opinion, but he will talk about like consumer protection in games. And that has always just been the reason why I watch him. I mean, there's also the online persona of him being angry, as you can see in some of these thumbnails. Having him rage at Madden for the 97th time never gets old. And obviously, you see this image, like this image just, if you watch enough of him, this image just speaks to you, like you already know what he's fucking dealing with. But he's getting into some controversy, right? And it's one of those that I'm just going to explain this, not really the situation, but like why he is where he is. Because if you do what Angry Joe does, like it kind of just become a job at some point. And okay, context. Angry Joe liked the Odyssey, and this went kind of smack dab in like, because he has another co-host, Alex, that he has on, and I'm explaining why Alex and like the dichotomy is actually good, but they were disagreeing with the Odyssey, and I guess Angry Joe sort of overrode Alex, which, okay, it's his channel, right? He can have whatever fucking opinion he wants on his channel, but people sort of, the internet does what the internet does and kind of conflates shit. I took a drink because I had the hiccups. And people saying, "Oh, well, we want to watch Alex," or "Oh, you're defending a bad movie." And I kind of want to just say that if you like a movie or a game, just sack the fuck up and say it. And say you liked it and you're not going to explain. Because with Angry Joe is he is an online influencer. People do watch him. He, unlike me, can explain the thoughts in his head better. And it's clear that he doesn't have really the same stance on movies than he does video games. Because with video games, he can hyperanalyze the fuck out of it. And he will pinpoint a lot of just bad things. And with that, you have the things with the studios and with the companies. Like, he can throw that at you and you'd be like, okay, that's reasonable. But with movies, I don't think he has the same mindset because of the nature of his channel. I feel like with games, he really does view it as a job because he streams every game. But with movies, I think that's legitimately the time where he can just sit and chill the fuck out and just watch the movie. And I think he's a lot like me, where like people can give me opinions about a movie, and it's like, I'm gonna take your opinion, put it in a box, and sit it the fuck outside until I'm done watching the movie. Then I'm gonna pick it up and be like, oh, okay, well, some of this was applicable, but some of it wasn't. I can agree that this is a thing, but I kind of liked it anyway, regardless. I do the same for games. And my thing is, man, if you like something, just sack the fuck up. But also the issue with Angry Joe is he is incredibly shit at taking advice, like taking criticism. Like when he stays the fuck away from X or Twitter or online, and he just sits and does what he likes to do, he's fine. But for some reason, he got into this controversy with the yellow flash, and he posted a video in mouse again, according to what I was told. I mean, there are pictures of the yellow flash, but I don't think it would be doxing. But the picture of someone completely different, and I guess if it wasn't an online picture at all, but it clearly wasn't the yellow flash. Like, I think he just handles online drama and banter bad. Now, the Yellow Flash, let's be honest, his entire channel is drama and banter. But I like watching him, so that's fine. But Angry Joe clearly cannot take online banter right. He doesn't know what to do, and he doesn't handle it the right way. Now, this is obviously just them talking shit, and yeah, a piece of your audience will be with you or against you. But at the end of the day, like, if he chooses to like the Odyssey, I think that's fine. I just think he got himself into sort of this, like, odd situation where he's handling drama the bad way. And he's in sort of like this like nebulous area because a lot of people are just saying he's getting old or he should just quit YouTube, take a break. Well, unfortunately, if you do that, YouTube butt fucks you. Like, there's no such thing as taking a break from YouTube. And he releases a lot of videos right now. A lot of it I don't watch, but I watch like the rapid fires. I watch the top 10 series, and even if there's games that I played and is interested on his opinion, I'd watch those and see, and that's fine. He's just releasing more content. He's not really releasing less of the content that you like. So my thing is, he needs to go back to sort of playing certain games and shit for fun. And he needs to try to stay, like, by all means, have the banter, have the argument. And I think the thing with him and Alex, right? Was that my fucking fire alarm? I do believe that, like, people want the banter. Like, people just don't want all of them to have the same fucking opinion because that's boring. Like, people legitimately want the banter. They want Angry Joe and Alex, or Angry Joe or other Joe and Alex to banter, give their opinions, and think about a movie or a game and just discuss it. Now, obviously, sure, Angry Joe can have the final say, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, on the internet, like, if you wrong someone, you need to just really apologize to that person in particular and just don't tell the internet. Because the internet really doesn't care. Like, the internet sort of wants the thing to farm you off of, so if you got to that point where they're farming you, at the end of the day, like Angry Joe, you kind of just need to look at the guy that wasn't, according to what I was told, wasn't angry, the Flash, or whatever the fuck his name is, and be like, yeah, sorry for posting your picture, and then, you know, kind of make up with Yellow Flash or not, I don't know. But you clearly cannot handle online banter and fucking the blood sports, what it used to be, well. So, I mean, try to stay away from it. Right? Like, go back to enjoying games. Because, again, he legitimately doesn't just want to hate everything just because the mainstream, like, it's popular to hate something. Like, it is popular to hate on the Odyssey. Now, I hate the Odyssey for a completely different level of reasons. I think there's an entire marketing snake oil salesman tactic being employed. But if someone seen the movie and liked the movie, and they're like, hey, I enjoyed the movie, at the end of the day, I don't really care. Because, like, what am I going to say? Well, no, you didn't. It's like, nigga, what? Like, I see so many people that like a thing, but then they're like, it's like they convince themselves they don't, as if it's like politics. It's like if I like something, I just don't convince myself otherwise. No, but now, that being said, I will judge a book by its cover because, I mean, you're Hollywood, right? This is hundreds of $1 million project. There's no reason why the cover should be bad under any circumstances, but they decided to make the cover bad, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to support this marketing tactic of if you don't watch the movie, well, then you don't have an opinion, but if you do watch it, oh, well, your opinion doesn't matter because you already gave them money and you're already part of the statistic of the doing good. I reject this snake oil salesman tactic being employed amongst other tactics. But if Angry Joe likes the movie, again, he just sack up, say you like the movie. Yeah, you and Alex will probably banter. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I watch him for his opinions on games, not really movies. I get people saying, oh, he's being the corporate commander. I was like, no, not really. He just likes the thing. And, okay, people are attacking him and he's fighting back. Now, he's terrible at it. He's terrible at fighting back. But he is. And it's like, you don't really need to swing back. And again, the yellow flash is just farming you, which I do the same thing if it was this fucking easy, but I'm not. I'm just giving my opinion. Like, Angry Joe just doesn't want to be mad at everything because the internet is. He wants to look at things with a clear slate, and again, he doesn't have the same opinion on movies that he does on games. Like, they sit in two completely different categories. Because who knows? It's probably the only time he can just legitimately chill out. He watches it with his friends. And he probably, like, it's annoying if you want trying to watch and enjoy a thing, but then your friend's not. And you're like, well, if he's not enjoying this, well, what the fuck? Like, you legitimately just want to sit and chill, but you can't. And then you give your opinion and people attack you because you like something that the majority of people just don't. I do believe the majority of people just don't like the Odyssey. So I can kind of see where he's at. But again, my advice to the whole 5 people is like, one, don't apologize to the internet. Apologize to the person if you get in a controversy like Angry Joe. Just apologize to Black Flash, Yellow Flash, whatever fuck. And move on. Like, you liked the movie. Just say you liked it. Give a little bit of an explanation, but at the end of the day, just, you don't really gotta explain. And just move the fuck on. Right? I don't think you're getting old. I don't think you need to quit. You just need to sort of sack up and just stand by your opinion and don't just lash out at anyone who disagrees. Because that just makes you look bad. Even if you legitimately believe that you're the failure defending yourself is like, my God, it's just a movie. But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Peace out.